Hi, Amanda. Thank you very much for joining me this morning.
Thank you for having me.
I believe it's got to be nearly 5, or is it 6 years since I placed you?
5. 2017.
Oh, wow. So the whole point of this is around my BMF Ambassador project of looking at people that have come from outside the industry and have gone on to have really good careers within the industry. And you are definitely a person for that. So if you can just explain to me what your career was before joining the building materials sector, please.
Of course. So immediately before joining, I was a fleet manager. Looking after some 1,500 cars and light commercial vehicles. Had done that for about 7 years. And then prior to that, I was in recruitment. So lots of people management skills throughout my time, sort of business relationships, managing expectations and timelines, dealing with a lot of admin. So a kind of plethora across the board of skill sets and transferable soft skills from previous history and experience.
Perfect. So you joined Witherley's in 2017 as an internal sales representative. What's been your career journey through that with the business?
Yeah, you're right. So I started as internal and within 11 months, I had been promoted to the sales office manager position. My boss who had hired me had moved on to elsewhere within the business, and the director saw fit to promote me, looking after the rest of the internal sales team. And then from there, 10 months after that, I was also given the customer services team to look after as well. So they reported into me. And 12 months ago, I also then took charge of our administration team. So any of our customer facing departments have either a direct or indirect report into myself so that I can go about streamlining and continually improving the customer experience for Witherley and hopefully aggregate industries in turn.
Oh, that's brilliant. So what's the one piece of advice that you would give someone looking to join the construction sector from another industry?
Oh, good question. I think it's to really hone lateral thinking. This is an industry that really is great at problem solving and looking at alternative opportunities and getting creative. We see a problem and we get creative about how we're going to solve that. Now, whether that be through for the customer and their experience and, doing away with non-value added processes, whether that be about sustainability, the environment, our future, whether that be about actual innovative new product. It's a great industry for literally embracing that change. And if you can really hone your lateral thinking and find your voice in that, especially as a woman, I think you will absolutely go on leaps and bounds. It's a really great industry for that. And the progression in it is, sky's the limit. It really is.
And you mentioned that obviously being a woman in the industry, I think some women looking at joining the industry think it's just a man's world. What would you say to that?
Yes, it's heavily male orientated. I think it's fair to say in EDI counts, it's there are certainly more men than there are women. Has there been a shift in my time since of being here? Absolutely. We're coming through the ranks thick and fast. It's a great industry, as I say, for progression. If you've got the skill, irrespective of gender, you're going to do well. But yeah, you find your voice and you run with it. And it's a great place to be. I would absolutely say to any woman, get involved. It's good fun. It's a good place to be.
Perfect. Well, I enjoyed working with you as a candidate, and I still love working with you as now a client and recruiting for your teams. So long may it continue, and thank you so much for taking the time to do this today.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure.